Diecast race fans, I'm Tom Spanners Watson.
And I'm Frank the Guru Gibbs.
And welcome to the finals of the first ever Legends Showdown, Chargers versus Corvettes.
Well, of course, it would be a showdown if the Chargers had performed at all, but they completely blew it last week. So this time it's just the Corvettes, but there's 4 races of 4 cars. They're going to rotate positions. Then the top 2 drivers are going to face off in a best of 5 head-to-head to prove who's the winner.
So we've got Biff McBiff in the orange Corvette,
Such a good name.
Caveman driving the yellow Corvette,
Wonder if he's related to Captain Caveman.
Glitch in the pink Corvette,
What an awesome colour.
and finally Wild Willie driving the white Corvette.
These 4 drivers absolutely trounced the Chargers, so we know that they're quick, we know that they can handle well, but how are they going to go against each other? I'm really keen to see this one.
All right, we've got Biff McBiff and Wild Willie up front, Caveman and Glitch in behind. Wild Willie out to an early lead, but there goes Biff McBiff. Nicely through. Wild Willie and Caveman battling for second there. And that was super close as they crossed the finish line.
Biff McBiff with a huge lead there, but look at this battle for second and third. Wild Willie and Caveman absolutely going at it. Oh, and look at Glitch in behind there with that huge drift. I didn't even see that before.
Yeah, he was hanging it out there.
So you got here, Wild Willie gets in front of Caveman, and then Caveman tries to push through, and Glitch with that absolutely superb drift through Kahuna Corner. But then as they come down here, we got Wild Willie gets pushed out of the way by Caveman, but who crossed the line first?
I'm not sure either, mate. Let's have a quick look at the overhead cam. Wild Willie takes it out by a nose.
Or you could say a head.
Hey, steady. So Biff McBiff clocks up the first win. 5 points for him as he moves into the back row now. We've got Glitch and Wild Willie up front. Caveman drafting right on Glitch's tail there. Glitch comes out with the lead. Wild Willie trying to get up the inside. It's 4 tight drivers, and there goes Wild Willie around the outside. Takes the win off Glitch at the last minute.
Yeah, Glitch had it stitched up there, but Wild Willie facing forward. Everybody else trying to reverse in for the win. But that's not going to cut it. If you're going forwards, you've got much better control. And Wild Willie proved that, slips around Glitch and takes the win.
Wild Willie in the lead now. Biff McBiff not far behind, the other 2 trailing a bit. So we go to race number 3. We've got Glitch and Caveman up front. Caveman stretching his legs here. Feeds it the channel and opens up a big lead through Cam Corner, nicely through Kahuna, and down for a win. Nobody else inside. And there's a huge battle there for second and third yet again. And Wild Willie rolls in slow.
Caveman there with a huge lead, and then look at this battle for second and third again. You got Biff McBiff drifting up the inside of Glitch. They going toe to toe, nose to nose out of Kahuna Corner, and then you'll see it on this angle. Caveman with an absolutely monster lead, so he was well out. But these 2 here, look at that drift from Biff McBiff. Stunning bit of car control. Even Wild Willie putting a little bit of a drift on there. But then as they race down to the finish, Biff McBiff just gets in front of Glitch again and holds out for the win.
Wow, these battles for second and third are proving to be epic. And it is anybody's race as to who's going to move on to the big final.
You know, there also hasn't been a crash yet. We've had all 4 drivers finish. I wonder if we can make it 4 from 4.
Way to jinx it, Frank. All right, race number 4 is underway. They head down. Caveman again jumps out to a big lead here. Biff McBiff in second place. Caveman spins across the line for the win, and there goes Glitch just ahead of Biff McBiff. What happened there?
I don't know, mate. That was just crazy. Biff McBiff had a huge lead over Glitch, so how in the sweet Meghan Markle did Glitch get around him?
It looked like Biff McBiff slowed down coming out of Kahuna Corner, and then Glitch, I thought, ran into the back of him. So what happened is they went through the chicane.
Look at that move by Glitch. He pulls around beautifully and sneaks the win away and picks up second place.
And we end up with only 4 points separating the entire field. But as we head into the big head-to-head final, we've got Biff McBiff taking on Caveman.
That's right, that was absolutely epic. And just a quick shout out to our newest members, Morel, Dan and Crabster. Thank you very much for signing up. If you want to be part of the behind the scenes action, make sure you click that join button and become a member. There's plenty of different options.
Plus lots of cool stuff. Don't forget the cool stuff.
Oh, absolutely, mate.
That's enough shameless self-promotion. It's time for the head-to-head best of 5 final.
I wonder if they'll crash this time round.
Could you stop jinxing it? So we've got Biff McBiff versus Caveman. Caveman with the slightly higher score going in, so he starts in the inside lane. Pretty even as they head down the first straight. Caveman comes out with the lead. Biff McBiff not far behind, but he goes wide, slows down a bit. That hands the win to Caveman, and Caveman making the most of it. So that's 1-0 up. Biff McBiff moves to the inside lane now. Gets out of the gate a little bit quicker, but Caveman giving it some jandle there. Gets out in the front again. Both drivers end up exiting Kahuna Corner in reverse, run down to the finish, and Biff McBiff gets left behind yet again. Do or die now for Biff McBiff as Caveman goes up 2-0.
Come on, Biff, you can do it. Fight back, mate. Fight back.
They're pretty even as they go into KM corner. Caveman finding some boost there out of KM corner. They slow down through Kahuna corner. Biff McBiff tries to catch up but cannot do it. Caveman takes the win 3-0.
So after the Chargers versus the Corvettes, and then Corvettes versus Corvettes, and Corvette head-to-head, congratulations, Caveman. That was absolutely superb. You proved that you got the speed and you got the control to take it out. You got well out in front of the field when you had space and you weren't hooked up behind somebody else, and you just let that big dog eat.
Yeah, that was a very impressive drive, and I've got to say some impressive drifting from some of these drivers as well. These Corvettes exceedingly well balanced on the canyon.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people want to send in a Corvette after this one.
You're probably right, mate.
But you know, I just settle for them liking and commenting on this video.
Good point, mate. All right, that's enough from us. Thanks very much for watching. I'm Tom Spanners Watson. He's Frank the Guru Gibbs. We look forward to seeing you next time.